President Trump has announced the appointment of Elise Stefanik, New York Congresswoman, to be the ambassador to the United Nations in his administration. Before we begin our discussion about this appointment, I would like to ask you for a favor. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This really does help us get the word out and helps us grow the channel. And hop over to youtube.com/@KennethJHenry and check out our other videos. Elise Stefanik was a staunch supporter of President Trump, and he has rewarded her with an appointment as the ambassador to the United Nations. If you'll recall, Stefanik was the congressperson who took Liz Cheney's spot in leadership after Cheney sided with the idiots that formed the January 6th committee and had it produced by Hollywood. That's the same committee, by the way, that hid all the evidence that cut in Trump's favor. But nonetheless, she has staunchly supported President Trump and has been rewarded. Now, many of you are probably going to go, well, now, wait a minute. This House balance is so close that appointing her to this position puts that at risk. It really doesn't. New York election law requires the governor to call a special election within 10 days after Stefanik resigns. And that election must be held within 70 to 80 days after the call. Now, Stefanik is in a really red, widely red district in New York, so that seat will be safe. I don't know how the Democrats will put out a candidate. I'm not really interested in them, but the Republicans, the local Republican committee will nominate the candidate to run for the seat from the Republican side. So I want to put you at rest about the balance of power in the House shifting with this appointment. Now, that probably is not true with several other House members who would have designs on spots in the Trump administration. And we'll have to keep them there to keep that balance in place. So now we know who's going to be the ambassador to the United Nations. We're still waiting to hear who's going to be Attorney General and who will straighten out the Department of Justice. Homeland Security is another one. Holman was appointed to Border Czar, but we haven't heard who will be the Secretary of Homeland Security. So there are a lot of appointments yet to come in the Trump administration, but he's really hitting the ground running, and he's made two outstanding appointments, in my opinion. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments.